imperative from Lewis's point of view that he won that leg, finished it really well.
Well, Lewis has got to win this leg, in my opinion. If Wade gets away, and then we see Lewis's throw, and there's not a lot wrong with the throw. The head's nice and still, a good release, strong release. So it is just a bit of confidence that's all lacking the Adrian Lewis game. And here we have James Wade, and again a good solid throw. The head still is the main important thing, keeping that head still, and a good strong release.
If Wade could force a win here, he'd go joint top of the table temporarily. Barney, of course, top with the only man with a 100% record with 4 points. Early days yet, though. Wade again. He's not the most animated of individuals, but just a hint of joy there from Wade.
58. Time to require 126.
Well, 6 darts from 126, and that's why he's gone for the treble 20. He didn't need to go for the 19s. He's just checking again, just making sure he don't make mistakes. He knows how important
86.
Put the 5 on the board, and now Lewis again is in a position where he's not close enough to put too much pressure on. So Wade, he's hit the double top. 2 out of 2 in the last 2 legs, John.
Time to require 40.
You fancy him to take the 5-2 lead?
Yep. No problem. And the one thing about Wade you can guarantee, he's as certain as Spider-Man to find success. When double 10 beckons, Wade certainly does that.
Well, Adrian Lewis, take one leg at a time, literally take every single 3 darts as individual darts. Don't worry about winning, don't worry about losing, just grind the result out. We talk about the word grind, and the great players over the years know how to do it, and certainly Adrian Lewis has got to do it right here. Wade, he knows Wade is not going to relinquish this lead. He's not going to give it away, that's for sure, and certainly Wade will be thinking, well, I'm going to get 1 point whatever happens.
Yes, that's right. 1-1, lost 1. 1-7-4, lost 7-4. And one of 5 players on 2 points. Of course, you're bound to get that so early in the contest.
134.
Well, they play 9 games, don't they, in the initial stage of the competition, Rod, and if Lewis doesn't gain a point here, and he's got to win some legs pretty quickly in order to do so, he's going to end up with no points after 3 games, and that will start to really get to him, I would think. Double 18 here though for 5-3. Oh, unlucky. That was unlucky.
They were close, but they weren't in, so it's opened the door for Wade to get at least 1 point on the board, and that's another plumb treble 20, so he's going to go 14 for the bullseye. That leaves double 11. This will be a killer blow. Lewis has led off now. He mustn't split this, John. If he's going to miss, he doesn't want to split it. Well, put it right in the middle.
I think he deserved that after those 2 darts previously. But we might look back on that double 11 and see it as a pivotal dart, because Wade, I fancied he'd get that. It's for the left-hander as well, down that side. I really felt he'd get it. So assured was the treble 20 and the treble 14. But he didn't, and Lewis is still alive. 5-3, but unconvincing his start in this 9th leg.
Well, there's the table as it stands. Van Barneveld 2 on 2 as we move down. Lewis, a moment, rock bottom. You goes on to lose this, not even grab a point, he really is in trouble. We keep talking about getting out the gate quickly. In these 10 players, John, you have got to hit form. You can't go 3-3 on the loss side. It just isn't going to work.
Well, I think the other factor that one has to consider is that even though he'll be rooted at the foot of the table with no points,
96.
those above him he will be hoping don't pull away. The Andersons, Van Gerwens, Hamiltons on 2 points, as Wade is here, of course. And as long as there are a couple of players, maybe 3 players above him, or only 2 points ahead of him, he still has a hope. It's when they start pulling away and you start seeing daylight between yourselves and other strugglers that you know you're in trouble.
Requires 76.
And you've got to say that he's already played Taylor as well, Lewis, which is a plus. Wade now 16 for tops to put that 1 point, that one guaranteed point on the board, and again he finds the double top with ease. And Lewis well over 100 away, so now Lewis fighting for that 1 point, and he really has got to fight.
Well, the quality of Wade's finishing, Rod, has been absolutely superb. In the early part of the match, he missed the double top, he missed the double 10, but he hit the double 5. He's now hit his 4th maximum, and heading home, one suspects here, towards a well-deserved victory.
Well, Wade's average come down just under the 100. He'll be happy with that 99.4, but Lewis 93. Well, the score says it all with the averages. And certainly we were wondering what one of the players was going to turn up, and certainly it's been James Wade. And I keep referring back to that 96, John. If he'd have hit the 96, a different game.
That 46% is good. Started indifferently, but of late has been hitting that double 10, double top. And oh, look at that. I talked about Wade not being the most animated of men, but that really meant something to him. 150 going, 85 scored. I
can't believe that.
Well, he went for the bull for some reason, best known to himself. I think he was going bull, double, treble 20, double top, but that's speculative to say the least. This for the match. Another one of those. And double 10, Wade's favourite double! And when he really needed it, just inside, let off for Lewis.
Well, it certainly was a let off for Lewis. Can he make it bad? It's a good guide, and he puts the second dart in double top. A lifeline for Adrian Lewis. As we said, just clips the flight and bounces in the double top. I couldn't understand the previous shot of Lewis's, John. He wants 150 and goes for that bullseye. I mean, there are times when you can be extravagant and flash, and that was not the time to be, although he ended up winning the leg, so...
Yeah. But Wade in this match has had a 1-2-4, and he just missed the double 11. And then a 1-4-0, and I really thought, I'm sure you did too, and everybody watching at home or in your pub or in your club must have thought this double 10's going in. Wade just does not miss it. But he did, and it's still very much game on here. Well, that's a brilliant visit from the left-hander.
Well, Lewis has got to hit around the 280 mark in 6 darts, and those 3 are going to help. Keeps him in the leg. It's all about Wade now. Can he hold on to his throw and win the match? A good strong 2 points puts him on 4. Keeps Lewis firmly at the foot of the table. Just nicks the treble 20 with his 3rd dart. That's all he has to do. He's forcing Adrian Lewis into big shots.
57.
Well, Wade, he won 7-4 the first week, lost 7-4 the second week. He'll be the happiest man in this arena for at least the time being if he can make this 7-4 now and pick up 2 more points and leave His adversary rooted to the foot of the table.
45.
Disappointing for Lewis, and it's displayed on his face as Wade looks at 68. Double 10 for